Alright, so today we're going to make a chocolate peanut butter cake with coconut flour, gluten free. It's very delicious, and we're going to make it in the air fryer today. So we're going to start with 1/4 cup of coconut flour.
Coconut flour.
Yeah, coconut flour.
And
then to that we'll add 1/4 cup of cocoa powder.
cocoa.
1½ teaspoons of baking powder. And we're going to add just a pinch of salt. And we'll mix all those dry ingredients together.
Maybe butter.
The only wet ingredients that we're going to use is peanut butter, honey, and egg. There's no oil that goes in this. So get all that mixed up really good. And then we'll start to add our wet ingredients.
Egg.
3 eggs.
Wow.
1/8 cup
What's that?
of raw honey.
Honey?
Try to get all that out of there.
Honey?
That's our sweetener. It doesn't use much because there's also sugar in the peanut butter that we're going to be using. So 1/4 cup of just smooth, creamy peanut butter. Any brand will do. That's thick, of course. This is going to make a thick mixture. But with no additional added sugar, no added oil, only the oil that's within the peanut butter. I will brush a little bit of olive oil on the pan that we will transfer this to keep it from sticking only, just a very small amount. That's 1/4 cup of coconut flour, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 1/4 cup of peanut butter, 1/8 cup of honey, 1½ teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. That is all our ingredients. And then we will cook this in the air fryer for 15 to 18 minutes on a temperature setting of about, I want to say 140 degrees Celsius. So that's going to look like almost like a brownie mixture. It's very thick. But this is not going to turn out soft like brownie. This is going to be a cake. And it's not extremely light and moist, but for what it is, it's quite nice. You can even serve this up with a little bit of chocolate syrup on the top, which my son likes to do. So we got that fairly well smooth now. So now what I'll do is I'll take my olive oil, and I've lined the pan I'm going to cook it in with aluminum foil, because once the cake is done I can lift all that out and set it down and it can cool, and I don't have to worry about it sticking or trying to get it out of the inside of the pan. Then I can spread the tin foil out, and it makes it much easier to slice the cake. So I should do that first. Alright, so just a couple of drops of olive oil. I'll take a little brush here and just brush that around. That just keeps it from sticking to the aluminum foil. Like any other cake that you would make, you would always kind of grease the pan. I'm using virgin olive oil because it's much healthier. The cake is not really going to absorb that much, just maybe on the bottom layer only. Alright, So now we'll transfer this.
Wow. Hi.
A little help with JB here today.
Huh?
Try to get all of that in. So it kind of ends up looking like a brownie mixture. This is totally gluten-free. If you have sensitivity to gluten, this is a great way to enjoy a piece of cake using this coconut flour. That's about all I'm going to get out of it. I just kind of even that around a little bit. And now that's ready to go into our air fryer. Alright, so I'll just remove the rack from the air fryer. So let's put this in. I did not preheat the air fryer. I really don't think there's a need for that. So I'm going to put this in my air fryer and set it to around 100 and maybe 150 degrees. And set the temperature, it's the timer for 15 minutes. And we'll check this again after 15 minutes. Alright, 15 minutes later. And I've removed it from the air fryer. So we'll take the pan out. You can see the cake is quite cooked at this point. So what I do now, I can remove the entire cake, holding onto the tin foil. And just let it cool here on the table until I'm ready to cut. And I'll cut that into 6 individual pieces. And there you have it. That's a chocolate peanut butter cake with coconut flour, gluten-free. I hope you enjoy it.